when you kick off after dark. And the Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense will have the ball first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
He's got him. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Utes are in the red zone. Keeps it on the draw. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Unleashes one. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning him. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. they'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Utes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the catch. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the 1st down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The field goal is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Rides to back and leads it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the down?
There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Walker. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sorsby. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding you don't always have to push the ball down the field, but you see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on you on 2nd down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Finds his big tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're going to run it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To throw, it's Sorsby. Grabbed over the middle, it's Royer. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Allen. They get him down at the 36, it will be a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a connection. A little excitement there to wrap up the 1st half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Good right down the boulevard. And that's going to tie it up. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City.
And the Utes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Caught over the middle, it's Royer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Allen. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Caldwell.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the snap.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Plows through the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
It's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put on the money and the guy drops. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
Gets it out fast. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it on the counter. Shoots his way for more.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front to go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll try to get it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Holds it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he Dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off play action. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Buys a little time with his feet. Another incompletion on third down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
That's caught. It's Caldwell. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They're going back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. This is a designed run. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. At midfield, he's got room. Open space in the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll run it again. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Touch pass on the run. Got a little space. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the defense.
First down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Under fire. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense